we can change the text in the Add to Cart button in the product page. Keep watching to the end. My teammate Andrew help you.
Hey, what's up? I'm Andrew from WooCommerce. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change default text by WooCommerce. So basically, WooCommerce has a set of text like add to cart or view cart. And while some of them are just okay, you don't want your WooCommerce website to look like any other typical WooCommerce website. You want to have your own set of text. Maybe you have a friendlier tone in your website. So basically, I have seen people doing this the wrong way. Some of them, of course. I have seen people going and changing the WooCommerce source code itself. So it's very tempting to just go and change the plugin source code. So you can just search and replace every string that you want to change. But you should not do that, because every time a plugin gets updated, all of its source code just change to the newer version. So basically you will lose all of your modifications. And also I have seen people using WooCommerce hooks. So basically WooCommerce has a set of hooks, a set of functions. A hook is just a WordPress function that gets executed at a certain time for changing strings. But that's also hard because you have to find all of that hooks, and not every string has a hook. So in that method, you cannot change every string. So some of them have hooks, but not all of them. And the right way is to use translations. Yes, translations. You have seen translations in WordPress, so you can change your website language and then plugins can adapt to that language. So things will change according to that language. But here we're gonna make our own language, and actually we want to in this case we are using English language, the default language, but we want to have our own default our own English profile for that language, so we can change the text in WooCommerce. And basically the way I'm showing you here works not only for WooCommerce but for every theme and plugin that supports the localization, the WordPress localization. And basically every popular theme or plugin must support that. So for this purpose, I'm going to use a free plugin that can generate the translations file. So WordPress uses two files, .mo and .po for translations. You can just make that files with another software, like for example PO edit, and then put them under WordPress directory. But doing that with the plugin is much easier. So I just go to plugins and add new. And then I can just search for local translate. And it's here. It's a very popular translation plugin. You can see it has more than 1 million active installations. And now my plugin is ready to use, so I can just click on local translate. And you can see here I have the name of all of my themes, and of course my active theme and all of my plugins. So I have just two plugins installed on this website, WooCommerce and local translate. I have the two default plugins, but they don't support translation. And also I have the storefront theme. So I can just click on WooCommerce, and now I can just add a new language. So basically this process is done whenever someone wants to change the language for a plugin. So maybe you are not using the English and you just want to, for example, use French, you can do this. And also WordPress does that by default. So whenever you change your website language in the setting, WordPress will use the correct language file. But here we just want to create an English language file. So I'm just gonna select English. And now let me just say something. If you're not using English, so for example, your website language is in a completely different language, like French, as I said, you can still do that, but you have to choose your own language. So for example, in that example, you will choose French. And now I can, here it wants me to choose a location. The best location is the custom, because if I choose the author, it will go into plugins and WooCommerce, and then again, whenever I update WooCommerce, the translation will be gone. So this offer option is not good, and also system is not very safe. The best one is custom, that we will stay, and that's the best option for this plugin. And then I click start translating, and now we can see I have all of the translatable strings here. And for example, we wanted to change add to cart, so I can just search add to cart, and now I can translate this. And I can just, for example, just type add this amazing product to cart. And of course, you don't want to do that on your website, but just for the sake of example, it's very good. And then okay, you can not the changes are not here because I haven't I have saved it, but I haven't synced it. So it's important you have to both save it and sync it. So I now just click sync, and let me see. Again, it's not working, so let me check if add to cart. And you can see we have two add to cart. Okay, and when you see two strings, just go and translate both of them. So maybe the plugin is using this string in another place. So I'm just going to change this as well. Add this amazing product, and now I just click save and sync, and now we can see the button has changed. Of course, it has gotten bigger, and you can see we have this new title, and you can do it for any string that is translation ready. And basically plugins like WooCommerce have all of their text, even text in the backend translation ready. So even for example, when I enter a coupon here, you can see it says coupon DFD does not exist. And I can also change this text. So I just go and search coupon. It should be here. Does not exist. It's here. And you can see this sign here. It's representing the number, the order number here, the name of the product here. It can be anything. It's a placeholder. So this person sign and this S is just a placeholder for a number. Just leave it as it is. So I want to change this. For example, I can type. I'm just gonna go and copy this. And for example, I can say doesn't make sense. For example, of course, again, you don't want to show such an alert, but it's good, for example. And now if I just type something that doesn't exist, it says, okay, this doesn't make sense. And that's it. Very easy, very powerful, and you can use it for any plugin. I just have shown you the WooCommerce process, but you can do that for any other plugin you want, even your theme. So even your theme has, and here you can see no translation found. So I can again make a new language, and sometimes it wants you to make a template, so you just click on make a template and that just works fine. Thanks for watching, and if you like that video, please subscribe and also click the bell button. And if you have any problem with this tutorial or anything related to WordPress, just comment and we can help you.